Hi guys, welcome to Tarot for Tired People, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we're going to do my first declutter of my life actually, and on this channel. So let's get on with it. Yes, first up, Light Seers Tarot. Now the thing is, I'm a master declutterer, but because I'm a new collector, I have not done any tarot decluttering yet. So I'm very excited to do the first one with you guys. Sometimes I feel like, starting a channel close to, starting a collection was a weird thing to do. But in a way, I'm really glad that I'm getting to share a lot of firsts with you guys. So yeah, Light Seers Tarot. Now the story behind this, if some of you may know that where I live in Dubai, you don't get tarot or oracle decks. And this is the only deck that was available when I bought it a few years ago. And for many years, I just had this deck. The thing is, I hate this deck. I think this is very nouveau, hippie. Like the art is horrid. A lot of you might love it, but I hated it. And being my first tarot deck, it also spoiled my feelings about tarot. This was the only deck that was available and I was not connecting with it. What the hell is this? Why is there this shining light inside some... The whole thing is wrong. Like, all of these people have not bathed in many years. They all probably smell. They're all that hippie stuff that I don't like. So yeah, I think I had kept it around because first tarot deck, but it does not have any sentimental value, because when I see it, I think of the many years that were wasted when I did not explore looking for new decks because I was so turned off by tarot. The first friend I asked to explain, to teach me tarot was shit. The first deck I had was shit. So it was I lost a few years with my love for tarot because of this. So it's time to get rid of it. Not carrying this into 2026. Done. Next. So I wanted to bring out, this was my second tarot deck. This was also available here. And this one I really loved. I really like this. I brought out everything that I've not been using at all to see how I feel about it on camera. But honestly, sorry about that. I think I'm going to keep this one because even though I don't really pick it up, I think this is the one that I would like to keep for sentimental reasons, because it was my second tarot deck and I did try really hard to read it. This is when that friend came along and told me, "What do you feel about it?" What the hell? Tell me what the hell Ace of Coins means. Then ask me what I feel about it. Like, oh, bad teachers, bad teachers. I have half my life I've spent with bad teachers that have ruined so many experiences for me. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep this one because this does have sentimental values for me. This one stays. Great. Let's move on to the next. I bought this without looking at flip-throughs, did not know at that time of Tarot Tube, was blind buying decks on Amazon India and trying to get them here through friends and family. This was one of those decks. I actually like the cards, but I don't like the structure. Like I cannot use oracles with these one thing, but I really love, I've shown this before on my channel, I really love these literary figures, Virginia Woolf as Vision, and the guidebook is really nice because it speaks of these literary witches, and I think that part is really nice. It's got a nice linen cardstock, but I don't use it at all. So I think I'm going to try and see if my friend wants this, because it would be, yeah, I think this one needs a new home because I'm not giving it any love, and I really can't work with Hedgehog. I don't know what to do with that, honestly. Those I can't work with. I know there's a lot of oracle decks like that with everyday objects. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't know what to do with a skull or a creature's paw. So yeah, this one goes. This one gets rehomed because someone else will find more love for it. This one, I really thought I'd connect with it, but now it's been at least 8 months and I haven't, so it's time to let go of it. I never open it unless there's like a tag video which asks about my personality, because I think it's a really nice deck. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't know why I just don't connect with it. Is it the borders? I don't think so. I just don't reach out for it. Actually, no. I make efforts to reach out for decks, then sit with them, do readings with them, and still if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, right? And this is one of those decks. It just does not resonate. And I know I can't re-give this to my friend because it doesn't resonate with her also. She had told me about it. but I'm sure there's someone out there that would like to have this one. So this one goes, not safe. It's not really about Jasmine Beckett Griffith's Big-Eyed Girls. I know that's a problem for a lot of people. It's about this particular deck. I did not connect with it. I know I have tried everything possible for Live and Peer. Like, I've tried it in different ways, but it just does not. In a reading, it does nothing for me. Like, supernatural, what? The past is a prison. The verbs are missing. Anti-hero, like, no. Nobility, and then it's not nice. I mean, look, it's not about big-eyed. It's the art is nice or not. Why does the horse have red eyes? Nightmare, psychic protection. Like, it just does not in any way connect with me. And I have the Alice in Wonderland Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. I like that one. It also has the Big-Eyed Girls. I don't mind that one. But this one has to go. Someone else will find a good home for it. No, not happening. I was very influenced by Tarot Tube to buy this. And unfortunately, if it wasn't for Scarab and Dahlia, I would have always considered that I don't like collage decks, and that's a stand I would have taken because of this deck. Thank God I didn't buy the journal. I was like, yeah, I think I get it. I like it. Like, the guidebook is also so nice, right? It has music and it has this and that, but I don't like it. It's too busy. I don't know what's happening here in Justice. I don't get it. Champion of Wands. Why? This horse looks really weird with the horseshoe, with the flower. Like, come on, choose one style and stick to it. I understand it's collage. I get it. But it's got a lot happening. It has borders. It has photography. It has sketch. It has a lot. And then I don't get it. I don't get this Six of Wands. It does not evoke any emotion to me. It does not evoke any emotion for me, and I don't get why Three of Wands are the tools. I'd understand if it was Three of Pentacles with tools, like you're working together towards something. But I don't. Why is Nine of Swords and which is about anxiety and all of that? Why does it have a tiger? I don't see the tiger as an anxious animal. So I really don't get this deck, and I've tried to use it, and I keep telling myself, no, I'm going to keep it, but if I'm not, like, there are so many beautiful decks out there and I'm running out of space and I need to make space for them, and this one has to go. Like, if I get it. I don't blame myself. Come on. No. I don't blame myself. I was a very new collector, did not know what my taste was till, and still I think it's not bad with the number of, all the decks that I'm showing now that I'm like 100% sure I'm going to get rid of are bought early on in the journey. Yeah, this one's got to go. Oh, that's sad. I sincerely wish this wasn't here in this, but it is. I have not touched it since it came, and it's really sad because I was so excited about it. I even did a video on the channel about it, and then it just did not connect with me. Like, look at these backs. They're beautiful. Everything about this deck is just gorgeous. I don't know if you guys have this deck, but it's really, really pretty. But for some reason, it does not connect with me. I don't understand its readings. Secondly, I think my brain cannot concentrate on anything here to take anything away. Like, because the image itself does not make me feel like death or evoke the concept of, or the nuance of death for me, and I'm too taken away by the borders, the eye and the brain kind of is concentrating on that. Then I'm trying to read what that card is because the image is not doing anything. So in total, it just doesn't work, and these are brand new decks that I have kept beautifully and never used because they just did not connect. So this one should find a home for me, home for itself, because with me, it's not very happy. It's just sitting there. It's gathering, dust. It's it's very beautiful. Like, it's nice, but when I look at this, I wouldn't know necessarily that this is the star card. And then, I don't know. The readings a couple of times did not resonate with me. I just, end of the day, spiritual too, right? So if it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't. And I don't know, it's been 6 months with it, I think. It's good time. It's a good time to get, it's not going to work. So by now, at least once it should have. And I have taken it out several times and tried to. This one I'd like to give a friend, I hope, because I really like this deck. I hope she likes it. Let's see. I recently took this out to feature it as a gift in one of my gifting videos. And I realized that I have not been using this at all. This is one of my first oracles that I had bought, and it's really pretty. And it's just sitting there gathering dust. And I think because I have so many archetypal decks, I don't think that if I've not used it and if I've forgotten about it, it's like that, right? It's the same thing we do when we are decluttering wardrobes. If you've not worn it in 6 months, it's got to go. And that's what I feel about it. It's really pretty. I love it. But I don't get called to work with it. Even right now, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, so pretty. And yeah, it would make a really nice gift. But I'm still not feeling like, oh, I should work with this. You know, you get those feelings when you're doing one of these kind of decluttering, what do you call that, test. But no, this one's also got to go because it's very pretty. Someone else will find a home for it. I used it a lot. It was really, really nice. I had no oracles. I had very few oracles when I got this one. So yeah, I'm sure it'll make someone very happy. This one is by this company called Luca Decks. It's an indie deck. It's called Storyboard or Tarot. It's very pretty. It's very cute. Okay, no doubt about it. I am this close to saying, yeah, you know, I think I'm going to keep it. I don't know. It's just the borders really annoy me and how thin the cards are. I don't know if I trim it, if it's going to be okay. Maybe I could try that. It is very pretty though. I don't know. This was my first cutesy deck. And every time I've used it, I just have felt like it's too subdued in colors. So, okay, maybe this one goes to purgatory and not a straight shopping block, okay? I think this one can stay for a little while and we can think about it. I wish this one I connected with, but again, never used it since it came. Tried to. It's so funny. My friend bought the same deck and she was like, wow, it's awesome. And for me, again, I have a problem if it's too pastel-y. And while I think the majors are amazing, and like, look at that tower card. Beautiful, right? But after that, I think even the pentacles is great. But the swords and the wands, just not. And therefore, I've never been called to kind of work with this. So it's got to go because it's got a nice card. It's got a nice cardstock. It's matte. It's beautiful. Somebody's going to really enjoy this deck. So I am going to part with it. Yep. That's the Spheres of Heaven Tarot. I like this deck, but again, have not worked with it in months and do not get called to work with it. So I think the Rose Tarot has got to go. Like, I find it too washed out. I think that's one of the things. It's it has, the guidebook is excellent, like, right? Like, there's so much history and there's so much about it, but I don't know, it just does not call on to me to work with it. It's not my kind of deck. Everyone has their type of deck or decks that they like a few styles that they like, and this is just not my style. And I always thought that, okay, you know, I can have one of this kind, but you know, if it doesn't connect, it's gotta go, right? I also did a huge decluttering of my wardrobe recently, followed pretty much the same principles. So yeah, this is the judgment day for this deck and it's got to go. Again, a deck I was really excited about. This is an indie deck and I just didn't connect with it. Embodied Ecosystems. This is a indie deck which is a tarot and oracle with beautiful brown edging, and you know, I've done a walkthrough of this deck. It's just so sad. It's so sad that I just don't get called on to, you know, using this, and I don't connect with it. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but these are just, you know, unused, like just sitting there, never used more than I thought these are like conduit of stability. I thought this would be like, look at this teacher of stability card. It's beautiful, right? But because she has not changed the first word, like the adjective, everywhere it's, whether it's duality of stability, which is pentacles, there's also duality of awareness, which is swords, and then there is duality of transformation. So it's a very repetitive deck that does not do anything for you. It is not fun. And I'm not someone who sits down with a deck and takes it for a walk and then, you know, meditates with it and all of that. I read with decks. See duality of transformation. So if a deck is not adding, does not have a lot of depth, and it's just a lot. Even the guidebook is excellent, actually. It's got like 12 spreads or something like that. It's really good. It's good if you are like a yoga teacher and you use your decks for other things and, stuff like that. It would be good, I guess. But I could not find any. Oh, this is such a lovely card. Any use of it. And I thought, at least now, when I'm going through these decks, I'd feel the call to want it, but I don't. So this one's got to go too. Again, this is the tarot tube inspired by. Never ever used it. And I wish I had never bought it. Guys, I know a lot of you love this deck. Don't hate me. My opinion does not matter. It does not matter. But for me, I think the art is really bad. Really, really bad. Who this dude? I don't like things that are a little bit like they look like dwarfs instead of children, and the scale of the drawings are not right. Like, how do I explain? Who this dude? Why he looks so weird? I don't get it. There is a little elf here. Like, I don't know. The scales of things, like the mug does not match the watermelon, and it's just not right in a lot of ways. And I thought this was going to be my second deck, like Everyday Witch Tarot, because I really love Everyday Witch. That's the name of it, right? But it isn't. It's a very weird looking deck that just did not connect with me. And I know there's a 16-year-old in my hometown who also does tarot. And because I've never used this, I think this would make a really nice gift for her. So I am 100% going to give it to her. Like, here, the faces are not nice. Then the scale of the glass versus the turkey versus what is supposed to be a cake is not correct. And these things really annoy me. So, yeah, like if you're showing perspective, this still looks too close for the child to be that small and the bird to be this big. I don't know if you can tell what I mean. It's not good. The art is really, really bad. And I have a problem with things that are, rewritten and all of that. Like, just doesn't work. Again, there is a light seer like dude. Why is the fox floating? I don't get it. So, but I think she will enjoy it. Maybe it's too young. Maybe, it's like that, right? That's the thing about art. Some people are going to love it. Some people are going to hate it. I mean, art is so subjective just by the nature of it. So this just did not in any way resonate with me. So it should find a new home. Thank you. I can't believe she's on the chopping block, honestly. My friend's, one of her first decks was also this, and she calls the deck Luna. But I can't believe she's here, but then I have not used her for a while. So let's see how we feel about her. The Oracle of the Tarot of Mystical Moments I bought, and I gave it to my friend because I just didn't connect with it. But this deck was really, really like it walked in and was my great friend from the get-go. And I sat with it many nights and I really, really loved it. Okay, you know what? I know I've not been using it, but I think this can stay on the shelf for a little while longer. I am not ready to part with it. It is just so gorgeous. I really like this kind of surrealist art. I know that eventually it will get rehomed because that's just how it is. But for now, if we are not ready to part with it, we just aren't. It's so nice. Lovely. Okay, so this one stays. This one is an indie deck. And sometimes you should listen to the universe. This is by the same creator as the Haptic Tarot. And when I wanted to buy this, there was an issue with his website. My card was not getting accepted, blah, blah, blah. I made him send me an invoice separately and I don't know what to pay and get this. Should have listened to the universe because I just don't connect with this deck. And I like it. I have tried to put it intentionally into months and work with it. I like it. I like this deck. I am not ready to part with it. I like it, but it just, I don't know. Maybe because of how the last few months of my life have been. Maybe that's why I'm not ready to use it. But the starkness of this, of the art, really connected with me when I wanted to buy it. But it just does not make me call out from the shelf. And I think decks do call out to you. Like Scarab and Dahlia every day calls out to me. And I'm like, no, girl, I got to use some of these other decks. So, yeah, but this one, yeah, okay, we're not parting with it. But again, I just don't know how to get get myself to read with it. I don't know why I don't reach out for it. Maybe I find it a little too harsh. I don't know. But this one stays. For now, this one stays. Again, I don't even know what this is doing here. It should not be on the chopping block, but I don't read with it. The art is so nice. Everything about this, if it was a little bit bigger, I think it would have been my go-to deck and one of my favorites, but I just don't reach out for it. I mean, Tarot the Loose is also this of a similar size, and I use that. Like, look at the Six of Swords. It looks very much like Eight of Swords, doesn't it? Eight of Wands, doesn't it? So I feel like it's the art is very nice. The art is why a lot of us bought this deck. Like, I really like the Emperor. It's so cool, but I just don't reach out for this deck. I wish I did a little more. I like the Ten of Pentacles. It's so nice. It's a dragon sitting on, or the Four of Swords has the princess and the pea, but it's Alice, and that's the hair. So yeah, I think there's a lot of thought into the art. The art is very cool. No, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm going to keep it. How much space does this teeny weeny deck take, right? We're going to keep this one. Yeah. And this is the final deck that's on the chopping block today, the Witch's Shadow Work Oracle. I didn't buy it for shadow work. I knew that, there was enough feedback from everybody saying just use it as it is. But again, archetypal decks, while I love the Wild Unknown Archetypes or Jungian Archetypes Oracle, the others like this one, I like some of the cards like the Bad Child and the Judge. Like, I like the illustrations, of course, but I haven't found a way of using this yet in the way that I can use those other archetypal decks. So I don't think I'm ready to part with it, honestly. As I'm looking at it with you guys, I think I can still find, it can wait another 6 months because I have tried to use it. And I just think I need to still figure out how to. The guidebook's kind of useless. But whatever you can make of it, right? I guess I have a problem with certain types of oracles. It's a nice one. Like, the illustration is very nice. Anyway, so that brings us, this one is also safe. So that brings us the end of my first declutter video and my first declutter ever. And now I have to figure out how and what to do about this rehoming, considering the whole country is in the tarot closet. So I can't really talk about it. We don't have tarot groups here. I have to figure this out. We'll figure it out. And yeah. If nothing, I'm going to shove everything onto my friend. She's not going to like that. So we'll figure it out. This one is safe. Thank you guys for joining me for my first ever declutter. I hope you're decluttering some of your collection, because I think 2026 is again going to be some fantastic new releases. And there's always, newer decks and stuff like that. And let's not kid ourselves. We are going to buy those. So it's better to give a home to the ones that we're not using, right? It is what it is. Bye.